Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Whelan. My pronouns are he, him. I am an author, game designer, and professional nerd. Tonight, I am the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly local actual play show.
Laps.
We are currently in the middle of a run of Vampire the Masquerade, which is part of the Worlds of Darkness. The tabletop role-playing game is currently published by Renegade Game Studios. This is the 5th edition of the classic RPG. As I said, we're in the middle of the run, so if you want to see where these characters started and came from, go back to the first episode in this particular run, whether you're listening on podcast or watching us on YouTube. But you should also most likely be able to like every 3 episodes or so, that's when we kind of take a break point. It's a new day or evening, I guess, for the Kindred. And hopefully you can jump on there and then maybe go back. I don't know. I'm not your dad. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go around and introduce everyone. They're going to tell us who they are, who their kindred is, what clan they are, and what their sort of predator-style concept is. And then we're actually going to jump into some light mechanical administration because it is a new evening, so we have to do rouse checks and all that good stuff. But we'll get to that in just a moment. So let's start. What's that?
I think I'm allergic to those.
Oh, yeah. You let's start with our first mind player.
Hello, my name is Ethan Eichson Anderson, he, him, and I am playing Sonny Fielding, the Nosferatu Sandman.
Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hi, my name is Sarah Babe, she, her, she, they, and I am playing Chelsea Dagger, also known as Mina Cross, who is a gangrel blood leech.
Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hi there, my name is Jordan Fishburne, she, her, and I am playing Heather Dupont, the Tremere Osiris.
And last but not least, our final mind player for this evening.
Hi, my name is Tawny P. Thompson, she, her, and I am playing Jackie Day, the Bruja Scene Queen.
Now, when you jump to the next evening of a session of Vampire the Masquerade, you have to do a little bit of character maintenance because, after all, they are all vampires, so we need to see where they're at as far as being hungry. Everybody can, if you are down any willpower, you can take a willpower point back because you've made it to another evening. If you have achieved your desire, you can take an additional willpower back. Otherwise, if you want to change that desire to something that you want to accomplish this evening, you can do so in the hopes of possibly gaining another.
Did I say the human, technically?
Ooh.
Boom.
The
guy who was in the hotel room.
Yeah, the one that
The cute ginger boy.
Yeah,
He was in danger of being eaten
He was.
by Sarah.
By
and
you.
Sarah saved him from being eaten
By herself.
Sarah. I see the logic of
I don't think that's how that works.
I was just asking!
you want to?
It's not a soccer ball.
Shots fired early on here
Self-own.
in this episode. It's only going to get saucier from here. You know what?
I will burn your bar down.
I'm going
You
to.
can fucking try.
How well did that go with the last bar?
I'm gonna have my werewolves burn your bar down.
Did you take active steps to do that, or was it just sort of incidental that he lived?
Accidental.
Very incidental.
Yeah. Okay. That answers my question. Even Sarah is like,
All right.
yeah, you're right, officer. I was doing 95 in that school zone. In addition to that, everybody should take a D10 and make a rouse check.
Scared.
If it is a fail or an empty, your hunger level goes up by 1. If it is an even or a full, your hunger level stays the same. So go ahead and take the amount of. You can see who has succeeded and who has failed here.
For
Go ahead.
podcast listeners, Jordan succeeded.
Jordan is doing the "I'm not hungry" dance.
I failed.
And you killed those guys.
What counts as a fail if you're rolling a regular D10?
An odd number.
Okay.
Or 1.
And
Oh, no, it was just odd.
One is an odd number.
Yeah, 1 is an odd number.
You said a odd or an empty. Oh, no, you were talking about the actual dice.
Right,
Never
so,
mind.
yeah.
I retract.
Technically, if you're using non-vampire dice, it's supposed to be 6 or better, but I find that people are just able to click odds and evens much more quickly, and all the rest of the mechanics essentially are the same. I mean, that's how it works.
It feels different.
Your
too.
bitch is hungry.
Well,
When are you not?
Yeah, you are always hungry. Chelsea.
well, you also have the unfortunate feeding restriction that you took that makes it like you can't just.
I feel
Hop around and
like
eat
a
some Nazis.
solution was offered that she rejected, so I don't know how unfortunate it is, really.
Yes, but that would mean admitting that you were right. And I feel like that is a.
What the hell did you offer me?
It is really healthy to admit you're right every morning.
No. Like, legit, because I don't remember. What the hell did you offer me?
I said that you could feed from me, and the only thing that you would have to do is give me a little bit of your blood. And that seemed fair, especially because Jordan knows what she was going to do with it.
Only, you know what?
I feel like
only if you would drink it 3 nights in a row.
Well, that was absolutely not what I was going to do.
I was going to say. I feel like
One of us likes drinking kindred blood, okay?
I feel like Sarah also knows what you were going to do, and the answer is screw her over.
I believe the words are "get fucked."
I wasn't going to screw her over, actually. That was an altruistic offer by me that
Yes,
time.
If there's one thing we know about the Tremere, it's that they're good guys.
Oh my God.
Y'all are
You
the
do a
nicest
good
fucking
thing
people.
so that people are primed to think you might do a good thing later.
And then
It's a process.
they're shocked when you. Anyway, all right.
I don't think so.
So, is anybody? What's everybody's hunger levels at? Let's establish that.
2.
Boom.
4.
1.
Oh,
Yeah. Woo.
Team snack bar over here,
Good job. Good job.
And-
Bruja.
I ate some Nazis, so.
and team chill over here.
I wouldn't be that high, except someone bit me.
I do have to ask a game master question as well.
Yeah.
I got hurt. One of my fingers is currently.
Oh, yeah.
God, who did that?
Yeah, I wonder who did that. Ow.
Sarah, it's not nice to bite your friends.
Listen, y'all.
This finger is like hanging off. It's like by a
Last
thread.
episode was effing wild.
It really was, though.
I was like, oh God.
It was one aggravated injury.
I think my favorite line from last time was, is anybody's ankle close to my mouth?
Yes, that was good.
For reference, mine was not.
Yeah, nobody's was.
Everybody clearly kept away from her.
It's like they knew or something.
Yeah.
So there are 2 types of damage in World of Darkness, actually. Superficial and aggravated. Superficial damage is generally like cuts, bruises, stuff that vampires really don't like. They can just enjoy it and take it and whatever. Whereas aggravated damage, that's the stuff that like people are like, why are you not in a hospital? And so having a dangly finger counts as that.
I put on like a lace glove, so it was like bleeding.
No,
still,
no,
in the correct shape.
Wait. I got it. You put the lace glove on, but then you put some fucking mittens over it because it's winter.
like
Ma, 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 ma.
So, according to the now, and this is something that's been around in every iteration of World of Darkness. Basically, the short version is it's easy to heal superficial damage. Aggravated damage takes a little more time and effort. So in this case, you need to make some rouse checks.
Mhm.
You will note that I said plural.
Mhm.
And as a matter of fact, you will need to make 3
Ooh.
rouse checks.
Good thing I have 1 hunger. Also, does my blood potency affect my healing?
What is your blood potency?
It's
If it is higher than 1, maybe.
I have I think my blood potency is 1 because I'm a neonate.
We went through the math last time. Basically, you have the ability to do a rouse check to raise your blood potency.
I do, yes.
And it ended up being even amount of dice, whether you wanted to do it or not.
Oh, you guys did this math without me, or was I not?
we did it here.
Here.
Was I paying attention?
We all, well, because I think it was a
I don't remember it either.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
like.
Oh my god.
Basically, if you were super damaged, it might be worth it. But doing 1 or 2,
There was math involved.
yeah.
Also,
Okay.
Zoned out.
also the
Yeah, probably.
blood potency healing only affects superficial. Like aggravated, you have to
Really
Yeah, it
rouse
doesn't-
check. Okay. Then, even though rules of cool, it would be cool. I'm just gonna do the straight rolls because we can get through this fast and start with the actual episode and plot.
I just pictured healing aggravated damage as like wiggle your big toe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically what it is. Because you're like, come back, skin. Where are you, bone? I miss you, sinew.
Hello, tendon.
So let's start with Heather then. Sitting in her. Have you defined where you sleep for the evening in your house? Have we done that?
My boudoir
Yeah.
with my lace curtains and my.
Oh, you're going like the full 4-poster kind of a thing.
Well, it has a coffin in there.
I like.
Oh, yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
I really like the fact that almost everybody I feel has a coffin as opposed to like just a regular bed. Like they're like, no. This part is we're keeping it traditional.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I've been around long enough, and also like having to escape from London and all kind of that kind of stuff. I prefer the more secure feeling of sleep instead of being in like an open 4-poster.
That's a fair point. I mean,
so
4 months in the hold of a boat will do that.
yeah.
well, I remember and the first time that I ever played Vampire the Masquerade, one of the other players would do this shtick where when like the police would show up in their inevitable like, we started a fire and now the cops are here. Because vampires don't have vital signs, they would literally just be like, a heart attack, and fall over.
That's
And then
so smart.
they would get shipped off to the morgue and then bust out.
They don't have the
And
morgue
if
guy,
they were
the
shitty, they could
coroner.
just drain a few things
Well,
along the way.
Yeah.
It got to the point where he pulled that stunt so many times that they started putting locks on the morgue drawers. and the first time it happened, he was like, boom, boom.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I got to spend some potence here to buff myself up to like rip out of the thing, and that was like the last time he ever did. So, thanks for that lovely story demo wherever you are. Okay, so go ahead and roll your rouse checks, and I imagine that like it's this very. Like, I like this idea that it's this very, like, gauzy, like, boudoir scene, and we hear the sounds of, like...
I like to think that I have, like, my normal makeup table with all of my jewelry, and all of it was just swept off of my table onto the ground, and I put like a little anatomical drawing,
Oh my God.
like pencil drawing of a hand next to it, and I'm like comparing like come on
Like, you can't have your hand looking indelicate.
Exactly. It's part of the grift. I have to
Right.
look great, and they are creepy enough, like, watching over me and stuff that they might notice.
No. If someone does notice that it's weird, just make up some story about crossing the dark demons or some bullshit.
Right. That's where the weaving exacts its price. It's the lashes of fate, or
Yeah.
But if I can, like, sparely push
She's
that
like,
out
"But I'm
instead of,
also
like, every
pretty."
single time.
This is one of the things I love about Heather is that though she is Chimera, she has like just a splash of Toreador flavor to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many odds did you roll?
2.
Ooh, so that means so go ahead and take 2 more.
I'm back up to 3.
As Jordan scooches back onto Team Snack.
One of us.
Madame DuPont, are you okay in there? I heard some weird noises. Is everything okay?
Is it Danny?
Yeah. Like, I think you told them, like, I'm gonna need, like, a good 30 minutes after I rouse.
Yeah.
Don't come in.
I just like as loud as possible. And I get up and throw my lace glove that's covered in blood in the corner dramatically, and I open the door and lean against it. I'm fine.
Well, I have a phone message for you.
Oh,
It from Miss Cannon.
Miss Cannon.
That would be Donna Cannon, the
Ew.
Toreador that came to visit you last night and sort of threw together the party that happened last night where you sustained your
injury. And that I did not side with, but did not side against. Kind of.
Welcome to Vampire.
Yeah. Did you write it down or?
Yes. She wanted to know if you were free this evening because she wanted to invite you to a screening of Labyrinth.
I don't like that she knows how much I like that movie, but I will say yes.
Okay. I will call her back and let her know. She says probably early in the evening because she's, sure she has business. And she's sure that you have business.
Do I have business?
You don't have any. I don't know. You tell me.
I feel like I kind of look on my calendar to see if I have a client this evening.
Not tonight. You tend to not book them back to back.
Yeah.
Unless it's an emergency, like say you had to regrow a pinky.
Was anybody on the wait list, Danny?
To join the cult, or what do you I'm asking you, what do you mean by the wait list?
Trying to get an earlier appointment.
Go ahead and give me a
Snack check.
A popularity check.
Give me a charisma plus etiquette roll. Your target here, I think, is going to be you have dots in herd, right?
Yes.
How many dots in herd do you have?
3.
Okay. Go ahead and make that check with a bonus of 3 dots.
Ooh.
But your difficulty is going to be 4 for like a late cancellation kind of a deal. If you're like, oh, Danny, can you call so and so and tell them that I'm available this evening for a reading?
I've had a premonition. You didn't even see me personally.
It was charisma and what?
Charisma and etiquette.
Okay, thank you for the 3 additional dots because I have nothing in etiquette. I don't know if anybody
Hunger dice.
the blue
Okay,
or
cool.
my hunger.
I love how everybody is monitoring everybody because they all know. They're like, if it was me,
That's 4 successes.
all right.
No zeros on the hunger.
Yeah. So, I had a couple people call in to see if you had earlier availability. Shall I call one of them back?
That would be lovely. And I just like gently caress Danny's cheek.
Thank you.
You know, stretches.
Yeah, you gotta try it out.
Yeah. I just grew it back. I have to make sure the feeling and everything
So,
is all there.
we're gonna jump around and do scene everybody, but before we do that, I want to ask if anybody wants to play the victim here and to be the client that is.
Oh my god, I'll do it.
Right. So think about it. We'll come back. Jackie,
Yeah.
what are you doing this evening to start
I am down by the river trying to get rid of the corpses of a few Nazis.
with? So, what is your process here? Like, what?
Yeah, I think, I try to go out, like, before bar time really hits.
You want to know the best places? Wow, that came off really creepy.
I have some ideas. It's River West, so I can get to one of the kayak put-ins, pretty easily and just drop them off. There's the nice little green area. What is
Remember,
that park?
Sarah, this is a fictional Milwaukee. We can.
Oh no, I was just giving suggestions. I was gonna
There's
say
the-
Menominee
the-
Valley.
Yeah. That's maybe a little further.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, if that's just, yeah,
There's the big green area right in the middle of the city. You can kayak right through it, and there's anyhow hiking paths.
Yeah.
But most
Well,
people don't go there after dark because it's dangerous.
it's
Yeah, there's
dangerous.
vampires there.
So yeah, I pull them down by the river that way. I think I get one of those little like grocery carts,
Okay.
and I like crunch them up as small as I can, and just like.
So, I think we hear, splash, and then we hear splash, and you're about to turn to go back to your car, and then you hear splash.
It's a fish.
Do you want to give me a, well, are you going to call out, or are you going to...
I was
Or you're
fixing
gonna
to call
sneak
out,
in?
yeah.
Okay. Give me a charisma plus etiquette.
Really?
Yeah, really. Tony, you
That's
you always are
streetwise?
like, I'm going to make this character who doesn't talk, and then you do all this talky stuff.
This could be a streetwise talk. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, what are
I mean, that's
Could it be
actually a really
streetwise?
good point.
I...
Thank you.
I help and I hurt.
Okay.
The right hand and the left hand.
I've got nothing in etiquette and 3 in streetwise, so.
Okay. Target is
2
always 2.
successes. Oh, 2.
Okay.
I almost thought you had 666 for a second, and I was like,
Well,
yes.
You're like, you're like, oh yeah, I mean, this would be the place where, I mean, you're not the only person who's probably going to be dumping stuff here.
Okay.
And sure enough, you do see a person dressed in black, with a knit cap on top.
I think I call out, ahoy there!
And they freeze. And they turn to look at you, and it is Evelyn.
Great. I just made stupid jokes.
Corn.
Evelyn, for those of you who are unfamiliar, is also a vampire bar owner, but whereas Jackie owns the punk club, the Punk Flamingo in River West, Evelyn owns a higher, I don't want to say class, but like a dance club on Water Street called Heaven 17.
I think
And
as
she
soon
just-
as she turns to me, I'm like, oh, hi, hello, yes.
How are you?
Is this your spot also?
Well, it's very useful.
It is that, yeah.
And normally I have some of my people do it, but
Right. Sure.
I mean,
Your people.
well, do you have people?
Of course, yeah, of course I have.
So why are you
people.
here?
I needed a walk.
All
It's a nice night. It's, very warm for the season. And I, sometimes like to sit by the river for a minute.
and watch the bodies float away?
Yeah. It's,
That's so
pleasing.
cute.
oh. Yeah, cute is a word. Why, what brings you today to do this yourself instead of...
Well, I
Okay.
would have done it last night, but I was stuck.
Last night.
I was stuck behind the bar, having to calm down everybody after the way that the meeting went.
Yeah, that was not ideal.
No, Donna was livid. Foster was, well, Foster is Foster. And, I don't know why she's playing the game that she's playing.
I mean, is that not just what she does?
It is, but, after so long, you get sick of it. Like,
Well, why don't you get out of it?
and go where?
I mean,
to be honest, I'm jealous of you. You get to say what you want, do what you want, and you don't have to worry about being polite. You don't have to worry about...
I mean, let's be very honest. That is because I'm too bloody thick to know what to say.
I'm still envious.
There.
I just...
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
One of the dead bodies is like, don't be...
Yes, Edmund.
The Milwaukee Gator grabs something and they do like a leg pirouette.
No. It's the breeding pair of bull sharks.
Thank you.
I mean, but you're savvy enough. You could find a way out.
And go where?
You've got the Heaven 17. That's your place.
Yeah, but if I go to a different city, I have to start over. Like, there's going
You
to
don't
be...
have to go anywhere. Just tell them all to fuck off.
I wish it were that easy.
Maybe
wish-
it can be.
Well, I wish I had your strength.
Maybe I could lend you some.
Well, how?
I don't know. Who do you need punched?
Okay, no, I'm glad you said that, because I took that in an entirely different way.
What do you mean?
Well, I thought maybe you would... we would share blood.
Oh. For those of us who know everything about vampire, is this is a particularly intimate.
It can be.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I can make you roll wits plus occult if you want to, but that feels very like roll sex plus brawl.
I mean, I could. It's just going to be 2 dice.
Would you have ever asked me about it?
Where do you go?
Probably not. I don't know why I would have.
Okay. I gave you
I
an
mean, had you ever shared blood with another vampire?
No.
You're missing out, baby.
There are
it's
things
going
in
real
Jackie's
great for you.
backstory that might come out tonight. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll roll it. Let's roll it. not gonna be good.
You,
Oh, one success.
yeah, nobody's ever asked you to do it before. Like, you know that if when you drink another kindred's blood, that generally creates more intense feelings for that particular kindred. If she's offering to share, that means that she wants those feelings too.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never shared blood with another kindred.
He's a fang virgin.
Okay. I mean, do we have to go to prom first then, or?
I mean, I did miss the anti-prom last night. So that sucked. But why don't you come over to the bingo for a little while? Well, I mean, if you're busy tonight, that's fine. We could always, I mean, there's other nights. We're closed on Tuesdays.
Well, how about this? Why don't I come? We can talk about it maybe after bar close, but before sunrise.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Cut to.
Can Jordan do a check to see if Evelyn was actually shocked or if she was pretending like she was surprised?
Evelyn's a Tornado, right?
Yeah.
She was surprised.
Let's move to
Can
Chelsea.
we buddy cop up?
Who?
Us.
I mean, if you want to track her down, you certainly can.
Oh, there we go. Language to the win on.
Is that what you want to do?
After the events of last episode, I don't know if I want to spend many nights alone.
Yeah.
That, honestly, fair. Like, that is not a terrible thing. So, you're going to be seeking her out?
Yes.
Give me a wits plus awareness roll. Target is going to be 3 on this.
I got 4.
You've hopped on your new motorcycle and are
Grandma's present.
riding it. Yeah, Grandma's good boy present. And you realize about halfway to, if he says, "Hey, let's meet up somewhere," are you going to be like, "Yeah, sure"?
Yeah, I think he's cool. Whatever.
You realize that you are being.
He's another vampire as well, so.
So what do you do?
What am I being followed by?
It is somebody in a late model, like Toyota Corolla. Very, like it's definitely a car that feels like they don't want to draw attention to themselves. And you got a 4 when I asked for a 3, right? So
Yep.
I'm going to give you a little extra bonus. You recognize the driver, but they don't realize that you've caught on yet. It's Marcus. Marcus is the Banu Hakim,
Yes.
which is a newer Camarilla clan. It's been a clan for thousands of years, but they recently joined the Camarilla, and it seems as if Grandma brought him in to provide some aspect of security and stability after the Hunters issue that you so ably dealt with in the first arc of the campaign.
Then I'm going to pull over next to an alley and walk down the alley and just kind of sit and wait.
Okay. A few minutes pass, and he comes down the alley as well.
I wave at him.
I would have gone fucking opposite, you know, okay, nope. I'm not playing your character.
Well,
He's hired by Grandma.
And maybe he's trying to protect you from Stick, who is definitely gonna rock you the next time he sees you.
well, Marcus actually comments on it and is like, "You are the most conspicuous Nosferatu I've ever met."
I'm just living my life, man.
Well,
My unlife.
I'm glad to hear that because I need your help.
I need your help.
Okay, what do you need? Well, why don't you go first then?
I was looking for maybe like a bodyguard, or maybe I could be like your assistant deputy for a bit, just until things cool off. You know, that way I have some muscle around.
Who are you afraid of?
You know, like my dad, Mr. Stick.
Yeah, he seems like he has some shit he's got to work out.
Yeah, and he likes to do that on me sometimes, and so I kind of poke him back, and it kind of got worse than normal.
Why didn't you ask Alma? Why didn't you use your boon for protection?
I got friends.
Okay, where are they?
That's where I was headed, and then I saw a bigger friend behind me.
Well, fuck you too, Ethan.
I will tell you right now that I could bust that guy a new one.
I don't know what kind of magical, like, level 12 potency this guy has.
I feel like maybe that should be a team challenge. Though, I mean, with the way fights have gone so far.
I was going to say, yeah, like you're gonna jump in there, tag team champion.
Up for you. I leveled up for you.
Hey!
I took cheering as a skill.
That's all right. That's okay.
Aggressive. Be aggressive. All right. Well, yeah. Look, if you need me to keep that dude away from you, I understand.
Well, that's a deal. Let's get going.
Well,
I was about to go meet up with Chelsea.
well, I'm following you because I need your help, and you offered it to me last night, so I'm taking you up on it.
I thought we were dealing with my thing.
Oh my god.
Anyone who's ever is like, "Oh, vampire's too serious," like it can
No.
be serious, but also pathetically funny. Yeah. Well, I don't need you to go anywhere or do anything. I just have a question for you.
Oh, yeah.
One of the challenges that I have in my line of work is that the more I know about a situation, the more I understand about a city, the better that it's going to be for me and for the people who I am providing my services to.
Ethan, I would like to remind you, snitches get stitches.
Just get stitched.
Yep.
Loose
But-
lips sink ships.
But I'll also say we're not there, so, you know.
I'm not there either. Just reminding
I
you.
feel like this is also an advantage of Vampire is that when we do these one-on-one scenes, the rest of the crew is like screaming at the TV, being like, "Don't go in there! You're gonna die if you do." I need to verify the lineage of a vampire, and as far as I can tell, there are 2 Tremere in the city.
Woo!
Who do you think would be better for something like that for me to go to?
Tremere was?
Yeah, either Heather or Morpheus.
Well, to be honest, I think it would be easier dealing with Mortius. But you might get better information from Heather.
Okay. What? I now, are you saying that because you're trying to be balanced and you're afraid that that this is some kind of psych out where I'm going to go? So if you said like, oh, this person is great, this person's terrible, that you're going to go to the person that says terrible, and I'm going to go to them and be like, oh yeah, he was totally trash talking you. Was that where this is coming from?
No, I just think Mortius would be, how do I put this? More willing to negotiate.
Okay.
However, Heather's squishy.
What?
So I don't know your tactics.
Well, I'll be honest. I already got into a dust up with Mortius, but I'm willing to.
So that won't happen with Heather.
But if you're saying Mortius is he better at blood?
Well, I don't know anything about skills. I don't dabble in that shit.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I gotta ask him. All right. Well.
Oh.
He. Do you have a burner on you?
Oh shit.
Like a lighter?
No, like a phone.
No, should I get one?
Well,
Is that part of the job?
I'm not going to be following.
Deputy?
I'm not going to be following you around 24/7.
Well, yeah, I thought I'd just sit in your passenger seat.
No,
I'd get a little badge.
No, that is not you. We are not playing.
How are you going to protect me, and I'm going to help you?
That's why
This isn't a buddy cop movie.
That's why I'm saying you got to get a burner, and then that way, if you get in trouble, you call me, and then I come, and you go and hide because that's what y'all do really well, right?
Yeah. So if you give me your number, then I'll get a burner, and I can text you when I get one.
All right.
Stop at Radio Shack.
Or like a gas station. He writes his number down and like sticks it in your pocket.
Where are we headed now?
Oh, you can go about your business. I've got other things I got to do.
I thought we were dealing with my thing.
Yeah, you are dealing with your thing.
Okay.
He heads out of the alley.
Oh my god.
Rob, who is stronger? We're Dr. Mortius.
They didn't ask who is stronger.
Who's
Well, I said
better?
Heather's squishier.
Guess we'll find out in the season finale, eh? So, what are you up to?
Drooling. Oh, no. I think I'm hanging out with Sean, probably.
Okay.
Maybe?
He's not
Possibly.
answering your calls.
Hmm.
Things got weird last night, as I recall.
Yeah.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
You get a call from Connor. Or Colin, sorry. Colin.
I thought it was... Oh, yeah, just Colin. Okay, yeah.
And... he's like... Can you come over?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
There's someone in Mom's dining room.
Who?
I don't know, but he says he wants to talk to you.
To me?
Yeah.
Why is he there?
I didn't ask him any questions.
Why not?
Well, because he's a...
A what?
And you hear him like thump 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 as he goes downstairs. Because he's a full vampire. I don't know what he's gonna do if he decides to start shit. I'm not gonna be able to stop him.
What does he look like?
I don't know.
You were just up there, right?
Like, he looks like American Psycho.
Oh. Is that Foster?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't ask his name.
Does he look preppy as fuck?
Yeah, like I said, American Psycho.
Oh God.
It looks like he's about to close the fucking community center so he can open a shopping mall.
All right, I'm on my way.
Thank you. Cut to.
I've seen that movie.
I understand that reference.
And I really hope whoever it is doesn't have super hearing.
And sitting at the table, chatting with Colin's mom is Foster, the ventrilo. And he smiles and says, "Ah, there she is. I was just speaking with Sandra about all the way things it used to be."
You tell.
Well, I mean, I have to apologize for a few things. First,
Yeah, you do.
this, and he looks at Sandra. Forget, and you hear the crackle of dominate echo in his word, and then sleep, and she starts to slump, and he runs over and grabs her and says, "Can you help me?" and asks you to get her to like the couch.
I thought you had her in a headlock.
Sure.
Thank you. And he takes a blanket and tucks it up on her.
For what I know that you can do, I do appreciate you being civil.
Well, I didn't want to cause you any further alarm than I needed to. I know this was the only way that I knew to contact you, as your kind tends to not have easy ways to reach out.
Yeah, there's usually a reason for that, but you have me here now.
I wanted to say I'm sorry.
What?
I wanted to apologize for everything that my sire, did to you. And that is where we will end our episode here tonight. Please join us next week to see if Sarah has recovered by then. Otherwise, this is Rob Whelan reminding you all to just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. I should really just relax.
He only drinks beer.
Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.